Thank you for tuning in to the Jet String DIS.
Today is Pepero Day, but I'm gonna take it easy on the chocolate.
Yeah, I had too much sugar at Halloween.
I hope Spirit Week was sweet for all of you. We have some highlights for you to enjoy.
Plus, Christie and I take you to a specialty cafe. Let's get into it. I'm Sarah Lee.
And I'm Jane Nam. These stories and more on today's Jet String.
Spirit Week was so much fun once again this year.
Totally! I enjoyed all the effort that went into the costumes.
A lot of Squid Game and a lot of homemade costumes too.
I loved how some people incorporated masks into their costumes.
Well, Jinny and Elizabeth bring you some highlights.
Hello, Jets! Do you know what today is? I bet you could guess from what we are wearing. What do you think, Jinny?
Let me think. Obviously, it's Costume Day.
That's right. Today, I'm dressed as a cat.
And I dress as a police.
We will now bring you all the highlights from Spirit Week.
From Pajama Day to Costume Day, we are able to see many amazing costumes.
Let's go take a look.
The first day every year is always Pajama Day. In the morning, students get to roll out of bed and stay in their colorful pajamas all day long. Snugly fitted in their sleepwear, students practice their drums, wrote their science reports, played sports, and even took a nap. Teachers also donned their favorite pajamas.
Day 2 was Career Day. On this day, students and teachers wore clothes that signified a particular profession. We saw many chefs, rock stars, and police officers. 3 chefs cooked us some delicious food for themselves. Bon appetit! We also had many cops. With all the law enforcement milling around, we sure had the safest campus in Korea. I bet Krispy Kreme made a lot of money that day.
The third day was Spirit Day. Looking quite fashionable in green and blue, the DIS community brought school spirit to full blast. The students wore blue and green in their hair and mask and everywhere. Mr. Hutchings wore the new spirit shirt. His spirit carries the whole school because of his Superman strength. Mr. Gum built an entire hand just for today. He looks just like an American pro sports fan. Let's go, Jets!
Day 4 was all about sports. We all have fun wearing our favorite sports gear to school. Lots of hockey, badminton, and soccer players energized the day. A student even brought a pair of rollerblades to school. A bunch of ballers beat Mr. Hinkle in a game. Have mercy! Dylan wore his black belt to show off his taekwondo skills. I do not recommend getting into a match with that guy. Mr. Coleman's math students pretended they were really on the field as they took position.
The last day is always the best, Halloween! Here we saw some high-quality costumes. Students were dressed up as Harry Potter characters, Cruella, princesses, and the police. There were lots of great costumes everywhere. Mr. Jolly dressed as Dumb and Dumber, and Mrs. Gum was a skeleton with such great details on her mask. Her ASA really works. Fruit, Starbucks employees, and Squid Gamers represented too. And such great decorations all over the campus.
Spirit Week was an absolute delight. We made so many memories with our friends and teachers.
This Spring Week was the most memorable moment in senior year. Though I will not be there, I hope that you guys will enjoy next year's Spring Week. Thank you!
Great video, Jinny and Elizabeth. I'm inspired by all the creativity and artistic costume designs.
Then you would love the art cafe that Christy and I visited the other day.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Patience, Jane. Let's check this out.
Hey Jets, this is Christy, and the other day, Sarah and I visited Cafe Dief, spelled DFF, an art spot where we can get creative and enjoy dessert at the same time. Cafe Dief is built in a reconstructed Hano, so we can still see the ceiling has traces of the traditional thatched roof. There were artworks all around the cafe. Paintings, artwork supplies, and finished products of past customers decorated all corners. This made the cafe look almost like an art gallery. When we took a look around, we could see there were lots of seats in different areas inside. The menu consisted of a variety of drinks and one croffle dessert. When we ordered a cherry blossomade, vanilla latte, and the croffle, a postcard template and painting materials were provided. The payment for these art supplies were included in the total cost. Each person could freely pick their own template, multiple if wanted. Besides the postcards we can work on individually, there were areas where people could collaborate and draw all together. We tried adding onto this large canvas by painting a few happy little clouds. Did you get the reference?
Can we just continue with the video?
Anyways, we got on to painting the postcards. Sarah painted flowers and I chose a gift box. I complained when I found out that she took art classes for 7 years. I never did. If you want to check our finished products, make sure to stop by the Jets Flyby bulletin board on the 3rd floor. The cafe had an aesthetic interior, providing multiple photo zones for us to take pictures. Aw, look at us taking pictures. Sarah, say cheese! Oh, okay. Anyhow, come visit Cafe DFF with your BFF. Until next time, bye Jets! Sarah, say bye!
Bye.
Let's go back to the art cafe. That was a blast. You should come with me.
That sounds cool, but I have to sell uniforms today. The prom committee is selling gently used DI's attire until tomorrow after school.
Then I'll take you tomorrow since it's World Kindness Day.
Aw, you're so kind.
Actually, our viewers are the ones who are very kind. Our sire raised over 1.1 million won from yesterday's Stress Down Day. The money will help newly settled Afghans fleeing Taliban rule.
Excellent. Don't forget the cash fundraising competition and the NEHS cookie sale and tomorrow.
The middle school futsal teams are heading to Busan for their finals this Saturday. Let's go, Jets!
Last but not least, next Thursday after school, SAC is holding the glider tryouts for all middle and high schoolers.
Who will be our school mascot? Stay tuned.
As always, stay determined,
Intellectual
and successful.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나 Never ending forever baby.